Hello and welcome to Frontrunner Motorsport. We are starting to see some race series come to an end for 2024. British GT, GB3 and TCR Europe will have champions crowned this weekend. Other series are still wide open for the taking, even with only a couple of races left. Before we get into this weekend, let's take a look at how I did last weekend. Absolutely dreadful. Not even close. I got 3 right out of 16. I did get the first TDS LMP2 win in IMSA though, which is as impressive as it gets. This weekend we have another selection of racing entertainment on offer, including the World Rally Championship from Chile, DTM from the Red Bull Ring, British GT and GB3 from Brands Hatch, European Le Mans from Mugello, NASCAR from Kansas, TCR Europe from Valencia, Formula Regional Europe and Euro Formula from Barcelona. So leave your predictions for the weekend in the comments below and subscribe whilst you're at it. And let's jump into my predictions for the last time in September. Wow, this year is just flying by. The WRC has become a 3-horse race, but a couple of those horses have been stumbling of late. Ott Tanak may be second in the championship, but he has had his fair share of crashes in 2024. And for Sebastian Ogier to roll it in Greece on the power stage, incredibly shocking, and it may have just ruined his chances of a 9th championship. So Thierry Neuville has an opportunity to back off a little bit and just hoover up points. So I don't think he'll win in Chile. Toyota need to bounce back after a couple of shocking rallies, and they've made some changes. Takamoto Katsuta is out, replaced by Sami Pajari, but all eyes will be on their main 3 drivers in Chile, and I think Kalle Rovanperä will take the win, ahead of Seb Ogier and Ott Tanak. Neuville will finish in the top 5 ahead of the returning Martin Sesks and Sami Pajari. No one else will finish in Chile, another rally that has proven to be tough for the competitors in the past, but this one will pass with Neuville still in the lead, holding a hand out to his main rivals. DTM from the Red Bull Ring, and I still can't believe Mirko Bortolotti hasn't won a race in 2024. He is one of the best drivers in the field, and yet the only Lamborghini wins have gone to Luca Engstler and Nicky Tim. Bortolotti must be due one at some point, so why not here at the penultimate weekend in Austria, although I don't think he's won on this track since 2013 in the Eurocup Megane Series. As for the other race, whilst Kelvin van der Linde is leading the championship and has won at the Red Bull Ring in recent years, i.e. last year's DTM race here, but I think he'll get caught up in a chaotic race too. A few of the top cars will retire from the race, and we'll see a first DTM win for Arjun Maini in the Mercedes. A good way to put a punctuation point on his best DTM season ever. Maybe best year ever. On to a couple of series that are coming to an end for 2024. British GT is a straight fight between the Barwell Lamborghinis, and as the Collards have a decent lead in the championship, they just need to finish in the top 5, which they have done at every race in 2024. Sadie Mitchell and Alex Martin have to finish in the top 2 and hope something happens to their teammates. I think they'll finish second, with the Phil Keen and Ian Loggy Mercedes finally taking the first win of the year, but the Collards will be up there somewhere and Rob and Rick will be champions in 2024. As for GB3, Louis Sharp has started to pull away a little bit, but John Bennett and Timit Kaharczyk can still be champion. I think Bennett will be the biggest challenge to overcome, and he'll take the win in race 1, but William McIntyre takes race 2 and JRG wins race 3. Meanwhile, Louis Sharp does just enough to take the championship from a very game John Bennett. TCR Europe is also coming to an end at Valencia. The top 3 in the championship can win the title. Ignacio Montenegro has been brilliant in the second half of the year to keep up with Franco Girolami and Aurelien Comte. I think we see another Honda win here, but this one for the returning Ruben Volt, with Franco Girolami winning race 2 and taking his second TCR Europe championship. Aurelien Comte will be as consistent as ever but just miss out, with Ignacio Montenegro in third but closer than he's ever been. Let's go through a final few series. European Le Mans is at Mugello, a tough Italian track that will surely separate the strong from the weak. It is really tight in the LMP2 championship with the top 4 separated by just 17 points. Let's keep it nice and close as it is the penultimate round and go for a Panis Racing win. In LMP3 it's less close, with Euro International taking a 25-point lead into Mugello. Team Virage will win, but it's not really going to do much to close them up at this late stage. The GT class is exceptionally close and anyone can still be champion, so let's go for a win for the GR Racing Ferrari. It'll be their first of 2024 if they manage it. NASCAR at Kansas at the Hollywood Casino 400. Carl Larson dominated last week, but NASCAR is rarely won by the same driver 2 weeks in a row, so I'll go for Denny Hamlin, who last won in Kansas 5 years ago. Formula Regional Europe at Barcelona, and whilst the title contenders failed to score last week, Rafael Kamara still has a big lead in the championship. Tuka Tarpanen needs a really good weekend, and he'll start it off with a win. Noah Stromstead will win race 2, and whilst Tarpanen will close on Kamara slightly, he'll only have a slim chance of the championship going into the final round. And finally, let's look at Euro Formula, also in action at Barcelona. I usually just say Brad Benavides will win all 3, but he keeps failing to do it, so he can have 1, whilst Francesco Simonazzi can have another, and then a first ever win at this level for Edward Pearson, who looked very promising in his debut weekend, or at least as promising as you can look in Euro Formula. So there are my predictions for the coming weekend. Let me know your predictions in the comments below. Do you think I am a long way off with some of these, or do you think I've got some spot on? Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of the content coming up on this channel, including my roundup video on Tuesday. And thank you very much for watching. Have a good one.